Hello, you guys. Hello, Joe. Oh, we have a first time chatter. Hello, Katie. Good to see you. Hello. Okay, we did a really long stream last night on here. We just did a super long stream on YouTube. I highly suggest you guys go check it out. That was so much fun. Hugh, good to see you. By the way, I just want to tell you, Hugh, I adore you. And thank you for such a lovely conversation earlier. Hello, Mrs. Carlett. Hello. Okay, so you know how we watched Foodie Beauty make baby poop basically to eat? She didn't even eat that as her mukbang. We knew it looked disgusting, and we basically got validation that it was absolutely horrible because she didn't even eat it on camera. Cyber, hello. I'm here but doing dishes. Joe, you're always mod of the hour and always breezy, always. You're so sweet. Joe looks out for us over here. We love Joe. That sub should fill her up. It's huge. I thought we could check out some Foodie Beauty Twitter first. We'll just go through a few tweets, get a general idea of what's to come. I feel like it's our kind of warning, our heads up, our trigger warning. So let's look at a few of these tweets. I don't even know where to start. We did Foodie Beauty Twitter earlier on YouTube, so if you want to see everything, even Amberlyn Reed's drunk Q&A, definitely go check it out. So let's see. Okay. I guess we will start. Hidden Truths retweeted a lot of stuff or posted a lot of stuff. So Hugh summoning Satan. Satan! If you say his name three times, I hear that he appears. Okay, so this was the baby poop she made. Like I said, I'm still not sure how to say it. I feel like I know, and then the next day I forget. So it's either Putin, or when I looked up the pronunciation of it, they said like Putin. So it's one of those. Okay, so Wonder Mom said, is anybody shocked Foodie Beauty is too lazy to fry her fries in batches? Too lazy to cook and brown the flour for the gravy? Too lazy not to have her sleeve in the gravy? And as a bonus, tell the lie that she will share this fatty, oily, and cheese covered mess with her husband. I don't even believe she ate the whole thing. She didn't even have cheese curds. I know those are a must when you're making that. By the way, why is Aaron Carter trending? That's odd. Okay, let's see. Aaliyah said, that's not poutine, whatever. The gravy is way too watery and light. You need to brown gravy. You couldn't get a brown gravy jar or packet? Mozzarella instead of cheese curds? Abomination. It looked disgusting. Like the gravy, the color of the gravy, I don't know what's happening there, and I don't think I want to know. Steffi, hello, Nico. Hello, everybody. Okay, let's see. Holly Go Heavy said, you have bought 3 cars in 6 months, but can't buy a proper whisk the 100 times you've been to the store? That's not a whisk. It's an attachment to a hand mixture, which we have never seen you had one. What the F? This is the most back-ass shit I have ever seen. Yeah, she became possessed too. If you missed out on her making that, like there was a moment, I guess Satan possessed her. Did we say his name 3 times? Satan. Okay, let's see if he appears. It's like Beetlejuice. I'm gonna scroll up. Oh, you guys, if you guys need a forever friend, this little doggy in San Pedro needs a home. Okay, let's see. Salt and Sass said, Chantel missed the point about Chantel missed the point about not having anything to her name at almost 40. We firmly grasp that money isn't everything and love is important. But the context wasn't that she's been struggling and trying. The context was she had enough money given to her that she should have. That's true. If I were to make 20 grand a month, like Foodie Beauty used to, I'd pay off all my shit. I would, as fast as possible. I wouldn't be eating out 6 times a day. I just wouldn't. Let me see. I want to make sure I'm not missing anybody. Hello. Okay. There she is in all her glory. Now let's find out about the video we're going to watch. Wait, did we miss this one by Come Fondue or Fondue Pondu? Oh, Fondue Pondu said, this is an abomination. And what is binged on when your husband is in the red room? True. And they also said, okay, this is where we're going to watch a few clips, you guys. So Hidden Truths was the original poster and said she's claiming to have found God in Cuba. When? She was absolutely vile in Cuba. When did she find God? Anyways, they continued. She remains envious of Dee because she desperately desired Natter. This is what triggered her. Instead of taking responsibility, she blames the VIPs for setting her off, even though they were urging her to stop talking. And that's part one. Okay, let's watch this clip. Do you guys want to watch the clip, right? I know we're going to watch the full thing, but we'll
I'm
see.
really sorry about that.
Okay, hold on.
There,
What are you sorry for?
I was getting extremely drunk to escape my feelings. Uh, so Cuba, for those of you who don't know, was I got extremely inebriated. This
So, do we get to refer to you as just boozing, like you call me, or boozy? Little boozy, big boozy?
was a couple of years ago,
Seven
and
lives?
came a
Seven
month
lives?
later. I bought a bottle of rum for my mom as a souvenir, and I drank it. Rage. And I regret that. I regret a lot of things I said. And if you were in that chat and I unfairly cursed at you, I apologize. I do.
Oh, yeah, right.
I'm really sorry about that.
So sincere. She's taking bites, chomping. I'm sincerely sorry about that.
There were people like antagonizing me because they knew they could get me to rage easily. But
Let's just take accountability and call it what it is. You were a drunken mess. It's nobody else's fault that you acted like an idiot.
I had hate in my heart. Astaghfirullah.
I know when I make really sincere apologies, I'm stuffing my face.
It's like I just wanted to please others as if some form of self validation, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The ocean was nice, except for the giant barracuda that almost attacked me.
You would have fed him for like life. The ocean, you know what's really sad? When I look back on when you first went to Cuba before you acted insane, like I was so proud of you. I don't know if you guys were there and watched it with me. Like there was this moment seeing her go into the water, and it was like for a minute she was a changed person. I don't know why. It's something about the water. I think the ocean I think is very healing as well. But there was a moment where I saw like a different foodie. I don't know how else to describe it. And then she came out of that water and it was the same old BS.
God will be the light. Because I did find God there.
Where? At the bottom of the bottle? Where? Yeah, Cuba Rage, if you guys are new to watching her, it's on probably like every channel out there. I would suggest if you think she's a changed person or a good person, you watch that. What's going on now? Okay, well, I gotta go nose around after this stream. I just saw something's going down, but Joe said she still has hate in her heart. Nothing's changed. She has more hate, if anything. Okay, let's see. Hold on. I don't know. It made me go back to the beginning. So we watched that and Hidden Truths. Wait, was it that one? Okay, that's the clip we just watched. So she claims to have found God. I'm not sure what changed because if she found God, she's been absolutely worse since Cuba. Nothing but evil. So I don't know what God she found. But Fondu Pondu said regarding all of that, you don't get to rewrite history and tell a version of events that makes you out to be abused woman who drank a bit too much alcohol and said a bad word. You were just as abusive and used your platform to puke hate speech and abuse everyone. And then they said, F you, Miriam. It's true. It's true. She, I don't know why she thinks she can rewrite history, but a lot of us have the actual truth of what went down. I don't know. If she found God, I don't want to meet that God. I don't want to meet the God who's absolutely evil. Baptized by the Cuban waters. Seven Lives says she found Satan. I think Satan's even nicer than her, though. I don't know. I don't think it's Satan. So Hidden Truth said, during her Cuba trip, she displayed anger despite her professed faith. The trigger was Natter's absence, and she resorted to desperate manipulation of Dee Dee, hoping to separate her from Natter and be with him. It's true. I think she still wants him. I think if he called her tomorrow and said, "Come back to Canada, me, you, and Dee Dee will be a thing," I think she would jump on the first air. Like she'd get the first flight out. I didn't know God was lost, and of all people to find him was Foodie. Apparently, Joe, he once was lost, but now he's found. Foodie found him. All right, let's see. Truth also said she maintains that her recollection of the Cuba trip differs from how the viewers remember it. But it's highly unlikely that it's different since the internet preserves everything. You can't change what already happened. Well said. Oh, wait, PI just retweeted something too. Hold on. Oh, crap. I just got out of our stream on my iPad. It's okay. Now I gotta retweet that and refresh. PI said Foodie Beauty is now claiming she was used in Cuba by the Cuban workers who worked at the resort. She really can make herself the victim in any situation. How was she used? Didn't she give somebody a laptop for sleeping with her? Am I remembering that wrong, you guys? I full on remembering that happened. She gave a laptop to somebody because they effed her. Hugh said, yes, Natter is the one that got away. To her, yeah. But how the hell was she used? I guess we're going to find out her version of events. Michael Furberger art. So in the last stream on YouTube, there was this screenshot of her floating around pretending to play the keyboard, and she looked massive. Like you could just tell. It was just crazy. In comparison, her and the keyboard, it was just wild. So Michael Furberger turned it into art. She's playing the giant sub. She did use them. She did. Neko said, oh, that's sturdy. She absolutely did give someone a laptop for that, or drugs. Yes, that's what actually happened. She used them. Oh, CNN said Tyson Foods is recalling about 30,000 pounds of its dino-shaped chicken nuggets after customers reported finding metal pieces in their patties. Lovely. And Malarkey said, uh-oh, Foodie Beauty better check Salah's dino nuggies. Oh my gosh. Boing Foodie for a laptop. That is a bad trade. I know. I don't think a laptop would be worth it. You couldn't pay me off with that. Not a chance in hell. Nope. Let's see. Did she get a bunch of weird things as tips? She did. Didn't she buy well, I don't know if it's weird. I remember she was told that like the hotel staff, like the workers, like scrunchies or chapsticks or like little gifts like that. So I remember she brought them that, but I think it was because she was told to, and I think that's actually a thing. But I specifically remember her sleeping with somebody and she gave them a laptop because of it. I don't know. And she ate half of them. Yeah, they were big candy bars too. Yeah, he said, and left them Dollar Tree gifts and threw money at them and got food in the room often. Yeah, I remember all that, but like I don't know how it is. I've never been to Cuba, so like if somebody told me like it's good to bring gifts for the staff, I'd probably believe it and do that, but I'd probably still bring money. Do you know what I mean? Like I'd still bring money for them. The Big Turks. Yeah, Renee, his name was allegedly Renee. Yes. Okay. All right. Well, I guess let's watch Foodie BS us and pee on our leg and tell us it's raining. I guess that's what we're going to do. But you guys feel free in the chat to correct this story. Seven Life said, tip me with food and you will get great service. All right. Book a trip to Cuba is what it's titled. And she's got a lot of food. I mean, no surprise there. All right, hold on. Let me plug in my headphones. I'm going to skip her. And you can book a cameo. Like, I can't do that. It's just, it's too much. It's too much. All right. Let me make the screen bigger. thanks you guys for hanging out with me again. I appreciate everybody. I know sometimes the streams are really long, so it's really cool to see you guys back in them. Thank you. Cyber said, I hate that intro song. I hate the intro song. I hate the cameo part. It's just a lot. It's like sensory overload and like an annoying kind too. Oh, thank
Hi
God. Okay.
guys, Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to another video. Today, I am having Substop, which is like a franchise here. It's the old Subway, I think, but it's not Subway.
Seven Life said, I'm a simple man and food is one way into my good graces. I get that. I think what is mine? I'm not really like you can't really win me over with food or like gifts. I have a certain love language like I look forward to. It's like make me laugh and like, you know what I mean? That's my thing. Like if you can make me laugh, that says everything. And like you could pretty much win me over.
Snapple. I haven't had Snapple in like forever. I forgot a fork, but whatever. We're gonna eat with our hands today. So I was craving a sub.
How is today any different than any other day? You kind of eat like a caveman for the most part, except for I think caveman had more manners.
And we have here, these are Arabic chips. No, I'm kidding. Well, they are kind of. Kettle cooked sea salt and cider vinegar. I love sea salt and some kind of fancy vinegar chips.
Yeah, Hugh, and good conversation.
Excuse me. I have a tuna sub, which I've been craving for some reason. Tuna sub. And we have some buffalo chicken bites. Yum. All right, so let's.
Yum. The way she said it. Joe said, don't do that, Foodie. We know where your hands have been. I know. That's why I would never touch anything that Foodie's touched. We've seen her use the restroom and just walk out of it. Drip drying, dirty hands, and all. Like, I wouldn't touch anything she's made. Seven Life said she eats worse than a caveman. I'm a total beast when I eat. Foodie eats like a ravenous animal. She does, though.
So let's dig in. It's a 6-inch tuna. And pour these chips on it. I have a garbage bag here already.
Why is she so awkward today? She dumps out chips. Like, are you okay?
Cleaning up as you go is like a huge helper. I used to just leave everything laying around, as you guys know. All right, so I have a touchy subject today. Something that a lot of people online like to talk about, but what you probably don't know for me is that I don't like to talk about it. I don't even like to think about it.
If we're talking about Cuba Rage, it doesn't make it go away. If you actually seemed sorry for once, like, it still wouldn't make a difference, but like, it'd be nice to see. Just because you don't acknowledge it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. And I highly suggest everybody, if you're just trying to figure out who Foodie Beauty is, please go search up Cuba Rage. Please.
Beauty bite, buffalo. Dip them in the buffalo. Not bad. Tuna has cucumber, black olives, pickles, lettuce, mixed cheese, Southwest sauce.
Can I ask how your stomach feels after you made what you made earlier and now you're going to add tuna into the mix of things? I know kitty ears. Julia's cute. Julia is so cute, and I pray she gets rescued.
Parmesan oregano bread. Baby cat.
You don't deserve her. I hope you know that. You don't deserve her. You can buy all of that food in front of you and eat enough for an army every single day, but you can't take your cat to get vaccinated or afford her to be spayed. Hey, Erin, good to see you. So Foodie's gonna basically BS us. You're right in time. She's gonna talk about Cuba Rage.
Go eat your happy cat. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be crazy if FFG rescued or Julia
Nice and
too?
cold. I want to talk about Cuba a bit.
Yay.
Because I've seen some comments from people.
Are we really doing this today again? Literally just take a break from eating or just get the story out of the way. There is no need to drag this on ALR style. Like, there's really no need. We were all there. Well, we were watching anyways. We know it went down. Can we just chop chop get to it? Thank you.
Saying that I should go to Cuba again and be happy. And I swear, in the same breath, people
did I miss people telling you to go back to Cuba where you were happy?
will say, you were so happy in Cuba. And then pick apart my Cuba rage. So
Freya, hello. No, we were proud of you for one whole day. You went into the ocean. You gave 0 Fs if anybody was looking at you. We were all proud of you. You sang karaoke. It really, I don't know how else to describe it. Like, there was a full few hours where we were rooting for you. And then you effed it all up and you turned into a nasty demon.
I thought it would. Chewing's annoying. I tell you, maybe Gad. How I was really feeling. Cuba Resorts, Cuba itself has the potential to be very fun.
Can I ask how you would know because you stayed at the buffet or in your room effing the workers?
It was my first time traveling alone in that way. I went with Sunwing Vacations. Hi, pretty.
Yeah, Cyber said, here come the excuses. Get ready for them, folks.
I had just gotten my terminated channel back. But then
Which, can we remind people why she lost her channel in the first place, chat?
I brought with me, because you can't escape it. Even though you're going on vacation, leave all your problems behind. My problems followed me to Cuba.
Wherever you go, there you are.
I was still attached to a narcissistic abuser.
That she kept driving back to and would actually stalk him sometimes and peek and spy on him through his kitchen window.
I was getting extremely drunk to escape my feelings. So Cuba, for those of you who don't know, I got extremely inebriated. This was a couple years ago. And
Wasn't Natter supposed to go on the trip, you guys?
before I became a Muslim revert.
And how's that going for you, by the way?
I bought a bottle of rum from my mom as a souvenir, and I drank it.
Yeah. You
The
don't think
whole
that's a
thing.
problem? It's not a problem to you?
Because that's how I used to deal with my feelings.
So were you just boozing today, Foodie?
Drown them out. Everything black inside of me came out that night in my infamous Cuba rage. And I regret that. I regret a lot of things I said. And if you were in that chat and I unfairly cursed at you, I apologize. I do. I'm really sorry about that.
Didn't that seem so sincere, you guys? I know my opinions changed. She's so full of shit.
There were people like antagonizing me because they knew they could get me to rage easily, but I shouldn't have drank that, and I shouldn't have used that as an excuse to excuse what I was saying. I had hate in my heart. Astaghfirullah.
Just to let you know, you still have a lot of hate in your heart. Like, I think you're just filled with hate. Erin said that long white shirt is the best looking one she owns, but with the black hijab, it looks awful with it. I think this one's the nicest one too. I think when she first got it, it looked nice on her, to be honest. Now it looks ridiculous, and she's outgrown it. But yeah, I would agree. I liked the pattern on it. I thought it was very classy looking, but she definitely doesn't style herself where it looks good together. I don't know how else to describe it. Like, I've never worn one. I don't know what it takes, but I see people style themselves so beautifully when they wear an abaya. So I don't get it. Foodie is just like the South Park BP. We're sorry. You said you're hateful still. You're fooling no one. Exactly.
From what I was going through with certain people. I felt used and abused, and I felt used in Cuba as well. I allowed that to happen.
But like, you must have felt like you used somebody too, or else you wouldn't have given them a whole ass laptop.
I didn't get anything out of that.
Someone touched you.
Really?
You did.
If I think about it.
You did, though.
It's like I just wanted to please others, as if some form of self-validation, you know?
You were pleasing yourself. You mean please others?
I had little self-respect.
Oh, that's true, though. That's the most truth you've told in a while.
And I didn't heal much. The ocean was nice. Except for the giant barracuda that almost attacked me.
You could have fed that thing for
Nature
a
is
long
healing.
time. It is.
I had fun singing.
It's sad that like singing and going into the ocean wasn't enough for you. You had to like ruin the whole thing. I'm telling you, there were people watching who were so proud of you going in the water and singing, and everybody was like rooting for you, and then you just shit on the whole thing. Joe said last time she bathed. Cyber said fake apologizing while stuffing yourself for food with food is classic foodie. It is. It is.
And in the darkest of times that you're going through, God will be the light. Because I did find God there.
I think you lost him there too.
God helped me through. Because I would have completely lost it if I didn't have that comfort. And I didn't see God every time I looked out at the ocean. I was lonely. That's why I live streamed like the whole time.
It had nothing to do with the fact that you were trying to get super chats.
When I went off of my live stream, I was left with myself and my thoughts and my loneliness and
Mm-hmm.
here we go.
Are you still lonely now?
The level of unhappiness I felt, I didn't even realize until I, have some time to reflect. There were some fun.
Aaron, I feel like the girls whip out healing when they're effing up majorly, or like when they've been dumped or rejected. I feel like they're always like, well, I'm going to be healing now, or I'm healing now. And it like lasts for an hour and then they're back to the same BS. Seven Life said, maybe I'm just ignorant, but as a Muslim, shouldn't she be saying Allah, not the Western world's word God? I would think so. I don't know the rules though, but I would think what you're thinking, Seven Lives.
Some fun moments. Of course. Especially for you guys, because it's entertainment, right?
Exactly,
But for me,
Hugh. Exactly.
I remember it a little bit differently
Do you?
than what you guys do.
Well, you were also drunk, so do you remember it correctly?
Sometimes I still get lonely, but it's more like if I feel like I'm going through something or experiencing emotions and nobody I feel like can understand, or if Salah's sleeping and I'm like awake. It's not the same kind of loneliness. It's not the like voiding your soul kind of existential. And that's how I remember. That's why I'm not excited to go back to Canada. Because I feel like everywhere I go, everything I do will just be memories of before I came here.
That's your problem. You're trying to run from yourself. Like you effed up in Canada majorly, but you also have the ability to fix things. And you have the ability to give people new memories to view you as, not as this person who, how can I say this nicely? You went through a crisis in Cuba because Nader dumped you for Didi. Like we're supposed to feel bad for you. And while I believe he was abusive or toxic, I believe you were just as bad. That's what I believe. It's so weird. You would tell us how abusive he is and how scared you were, paper clips, and like not even an hour later, you'd be chasing him somewhere or peeking in his windows. And I also remember you wanting to file false charges on him or trying to because he dumped you. Like the crisis you went through, like I'm sure a breakup sucks, but like it was like your crisis is you. Like you're the issue, you're the problem. And wherever you go, you're always going to bring the same shit with you. And you probably don't want to go to Canada, A, because your family's probably embarrassed of you and mad at you. But B, like, you can't outrun these memories. It doesn't matter if you go to Canada 30 years from now, if you're still alive, like, you're still going to have memories. You have to be an adult and have tools to get through these issues. Like, I live in the city. I spent a lot of time getting drunk in. Every time I pass by a 7-Eleven, it's a memory, but like I'm creating new memories. Do you know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. Seven Life said, not excited, but will throw a tantrum and threaten to go home until your fake husband went and got you fast food. Exactly, Seven Lives.
But not good ones. It was like too much past trauma.
Mm-hmm. You should probably go to therapy.
Which is unfortunate because my family's there. But even, driving around, even going to Ottawa.
That whole thing's gone.
Will remind me of my grandmother. And I wish I could just pop in and see her.
You probably could have spent more time with her and you wouldn't feel as guilty if you weren't too busy chasing Nader around and buying him $500 worth of groceries and leaving the hospital to take him shopping.
So that was the Cuba. But don't ever get drunk if you have really bad things on your mind and in your heart and in your soul. And you just feel like hurting people.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Any places, like even for traveling.
Hold on, Seven Lives, I want to answer your question. Yes, I've gone back to several. One store, I actually gave them money because I'm not very proud of this, but in my addiction, I would steal alcohol if I didn't have it. So there was a store in my city that wasn't a 7-Eleven. We have a ton of 7-Elevens I used to buy alcohol from, but it was this store, and I went back. And I gave them like $100. So I've tried to right my wrongs, and it's been kind of cool doing that. I actually too, one time I was walking to a store, and a cop that had arrested me before drove by and like stopped, because anytime they had seen me before, right, I was stumbling, I was drunk, I was a mess, and they actually pulled over and chatted with me for a couple minutes, and that was kind of amazing. Like, I don't know, it's the gifts of sobriety and getting to face the things that you've messed up before and getting the chance to like right your wrongs or say, hey, like, I'm sorry I was such a troubled person before. I'm sorry I was such a thorn in your ass. I'm sorry you spent most of your time arresting me when you were on the job. Like, it's kind of cool to get to show people that you've changed. I'm really proud of that. And it makes me feel better. Like, it makes me feel a lot better. Not excited, but oh, I read that one. No, Foodie, that's a cop out. That's not alcohol. That's your heart. It's true. It's true. I think some people can become liars when they drink, but I also can acknowledge that some people like lets a wall down and they say all the things that they've been wanting to say or wish they could say before, or the stuff that they've been holding in. Seven Life said that's so awesome. A few weeks ago, I had a customer come in that I haven't seen in years. She went to rehab and is just over a year sober. So proud of her. That's so cool, Seven Lives. I love hearing stories like that.
I don't know. I get triggered. I get really bad flashback vibes when I see any alcohol. So maybe that's why I also like to be here, because alcohol is prohibited. Any intoxicants are pretty much prohibited, drugs, alcohol. And as a former addict who's been through some really low times due to that, I just feel better, feel safer. I feel safer here.
I I think you're doing something though, because in one of your thumbnails, like your pupils are non-existent. So maybe you're not doing alcohol and drugs, but I think you're overtaking something. And Neko, you're gonna make me cry. You're gonna make me cry. There's nothing better than seeing someone get right. We are rooting for y'all too. Thank you. You know what? I know some officers, do what they do, but like I've met so many more kind and compassionate. I'm gonna cry talking about it. So many kind and compassionate officers. Um, One specifically that would book me every freaking weekend. And he was really like, he would take the time out to be like, I know this isn't you, this is an addiction. Like, you need to go find Bill W. Like, he would talk to me about sobriety all the time, and he didn't make me feel less than, because a lot of people made me feel that way. Actually, more like hospitals made me feel like a monster every time I would go into detox. One nurse even called me a crazy lady once, and that kind of like really hurt me because I was fucked up. I wasn't crazy, but I feel like there's been so many officers. I don't know if it's just the city I live in or there's great people like you, Neko, but like I feel like in my addiction, I was shown a lot of compassion by officers, a lot. I really was. It's okay, Hugh. It's okay. Maybe it's bees or spray, Joe.
Ironically, a lot of you think that I'm in danger, but
I
Kuwait's
do.
actually a really safe country.
Is it?
Knock on wood. I don't like jinxing things.
Oh, I want to say something so bad. I'm just going to say it. Is it really safe? Okay, I'm going to shut up. How can you say you're safe where Salah can literally get mad at you for something and you wouldn't be here anymore and all he would get is a ticket? Do you realize, like, how safe are you really? I'm not trying to be mean, but it's the truth. It's the truth. I don't think you're safe at all from yourself or from anybody else. That's just the truth. I don't think you're safe.
But yeah. Anyway, I know I look tired when I don't have much makeup on, but I am kind of tired. Oh, I don't have much energy, and I feel like just getting up there in age, lack of exercise, proper exercise routine, eating food that's not the best for energy level. Excuse me. Yada, yada, yada. All right, guys. So I guess that's it for this video.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to share my thoughts on that.
Thank
Some of the
you
negative things I've gone through in Cuba
for your own doing.
really just outweighed for me the positive, and I really wish it wasn't that way. I wish I could just focus on the beach waves and the fun we had singing, La Isla Bonita. But even
Can I just tell you, you ruined that song for me, by the way?
that part of my life, I don't like to think about because I had to be like drunk to do those things. I had to be inebriated, and I just don't to sing to have the courage to enjoy life, and I don't need that now. And I just yeah, it's just a different feeling for me, I was going through a lot of turmoil internally. I wasn't fun at all. It was very hard, very traumatic, and I'm still processing a lot of that, not in the healthiest ways, and I'm hoping that will change. But being here, being with someone who's super loving and supportive, um, staying away from drugs and alcohol.
Can I point something out to you since I know you watch our streams and you probably watch our Twitch stream too? Hi, by the way. You're not away from drugs. Food is your drug. You just indulged in your addiction. You just got your fix. Do you realize that? You need to start looking at food like cola. You do, or something heavier. For you to keep eating the amount you do, and what you do is to die. Like for me to drink is to die. For you to keep eating like that is to die. And I don't want to hear the BS. You have to eat. Well, you have to drink, don't you? So does that mean I should just go back to 7-Eleven? No, I could drink water. I could drink soda. I could drink juice. People have to drink, but they don't have to drink alcohol. People have to eat, but they don't have to do mukbangs 3 times a day. Yeah, so loving and so supportive. If that man cared about you at all, you would not be sitting here doing that. Mm-mm. And don't tell me, oh, I'm an adult. I do what I want. No, you don't. He controls everything you do. He does. If he had a spine or any love for you at all, he would not let you eat like this and what you're eating. So you can tell me how great and amazing he is, yada, yada, yada. He's only great and amazing because he wants to be seen with you for money. Because he's with you, that makes him great and amazing to you. Do you know that he is helping you and he's an enabler? He is an enabler. And you need to get away if you have any chance of surviving this at all. Because he doesn't give zero F's about you. Right now, you're his income. If something happens to you, he'll be on to the next one. Do you really think he's going to shed a tear and be so upset if something happened to you? No. It's crazy. I'm going to say it again. If that man loved you at all, you would not be sitting there doing this right now. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Yeah, so loving, so supportive, whatever I do, and I want respect my authority. Kuwaiti Pete. All right, let's watch the last few seconds. And then you guys, I'm trying to think of that person who does really funny parodies. I kind of wanted to watch one with you. I always say Cheyenne Jackson, but I know that's not the name. Will you guys let me know in the comments?
Is actually really helping. So, and the number one thing, turning to God, having God in my life has actually made a huge difference. Like I said, it helped me get through the Cuba, um, having found some faith, and now that it's even stronger, um, it's it's immense. I don't feel purposeless. I don't feel hopeless. I don't feel that existential hole. Like I said. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys because I have seen a few comments. People wishing that I would go to Cuba, book a trip to Cuba that'll solve all your problems. Um, it's like
I think you need to book a trip to rehab and that will help solve your problems. That's what I think. And I think if he loves you, he'd tell you to go to Canada and go ask your family for help. If he loved you, that's what he would do. And you say you're not filling a void, then why are you eating all that food? If you're not trying to fill a void, why do you eat the way you do? Cheyenne Jasmine. Erin, is there a certain one we should watch? And if so, will you let us know? I'm in the mood for something funny because she just pisses me off. Like, she pisses me off so bad. It's so annoying that she doesn't see how deadly her drug of choice can be. It's so frustrating, and it's frustrating to watch her lie, manipulate. It's just, she has the ability and the resources to go get help. Like, why don't you do that? And stop trying to sell Salah to us. He's a creep to me. He is. Like, I'll never look at him as this amazing guy unless he puts your ass in inpatient or helps you get there.
it's like, no, dude, I'm Muslim. I know people think that I'm just wearing this as a costume, but I mean, that's your prejudice. That's your thought. Um,
No, you told us you were only wearing it. Salah told you didn't have to. You said you were only wearing it to hide your fat. So you said that, just to let you know.
um, just because I'm not perfect and I do sin sometimes doesn't mean that I'm not sincere about my belief in Islam. So, and also, Cuba wasn't as good of a time as you might remember it, at least not for me. So,
I don't remember having fun.
anyways,
I don't.
people change, people grow, people mature,
People grow all right. You are. Mm,
thankfully.
yeah.
And yeah, just thank you guys for listening. It really means a lot. I know you're not like doctor replacements or therapist replacers, whatever, but
Hmm.
it does help to talk for sure. All right,
You should go talk to a therapist. That would help so much. Hi, Gibby. I'm going to take you outside in a minute, okay?
all right, guys. I guess that's about it.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for BSing us. Thank you. He said chins and balding. Yeah, she flat out told us she didn't have to wear it. She was doing it to hide her fat. He said it's a classy shade for us. When are we doing the squeaky cheese thing? What? What's squeaky cheese? Livy said custom wood burning usually goes live on TikTok in like 6 minutes. If anyone needs a laugh, she's completely satire. I'll have to check her out. Thank you. I don't even think Pickles Guy had a good time. I don't remember having fun. Like, there was 2 times where I was rooting for her, but, like, I don't remember having a grand old time in Cuba. I think most of the time I was mortified for her. I was like, "Oh my god, this is really happening." And, like, true, in the back of my mind, I thought she was just gonna, like, disappear off the face of the earth, like, she was just sleeping with random people. I don't know, it just wait, Erin, if that's the link hold on. Will you just tell me which one it is? Because the link I can't click on in StreamYards, and if I do on iPad okay, hold on. Let me just search Cheyenne Jasmine. Let me just search. Cubo's actually scary. I thought she had a complete breakdown. She had a whole it was almost, like, worse than the Britney moment, like, the shaved head thing, like, she had a full-on meltdown, she was going insane, she was sleeping with random people, bringing them back to her to hotel, like, I don't know, just I think most of us know, especially being women, if we're gonna go anywhere, let alone to another country, do not bring strange people back to your hotel room. Please don't, and if you don't know you shouldn't do that, I'm here to tell you, don't do that. Please. All right, Cheyenne Jasmine. Livy, she was going on a weird long rage rant about some guy who was disappointed that there wasn't pickles. Oh my gosh. I remember that. The relish person, remember? She was so upset over that. Cuba was crazy. It was absolutely crazy. Okay, there's a Trisha Paytas podcast with Amberlyn Reed one. Let me share the screen and we could pick together. And it's like, I know I sound hard on her, but truly, if people didn't give me tough love and good advice and didn't pat my ass and tell me I was amazing and it was just a little addiction and one day I was going to overcome it and everybody should just be nice to me because I have a problem, like truly, I don't know. I like my family, my friends, everybody cut me the hell off until I got better. And I needed that. I needed that telling me that, oh, poor Breezy, it's the world's fault, not yours, you know? Like, if they had done that to me, I don't think I'd be here today. I was scared of my mom. First of all, my mom learned so much shit in Al Anon. Like, I always used to joke around and I'm like, my mom going to Al Anon ruined my drinking. But like, it did. It did. My mom did some shit that like doesn't probably seem normal to other people. Like, she would drive around looking for me. If she saw me drinking, she would call the police on me. She would. Um, she would make my life hell. Like, I think that's a big reason why I started drinking in other cities. Like, she would pull into the parking lot. I'd be drinking at a 7-Eleven and she'd pull in and she would just park and like watch me to make me so freaking uncomfortable. Again, this stuff probably sounds absolutely insane to other people, but like it became to a point where like I was scared of my mom finding me drunk and like her calling the police on me. I was scared of this shit. So like it stuck in my mind and she definitely made my drinking uncomfortable. She did. My mom made my life hell and I'm glad she did. I'm glad I didn't get to just lie around drinking and everybody babying me. Do you know what I mean? And giving the dude a laptop because he slept with her and she didn't bring enough cash. Yes, exactly. He said, Erin, how outlandish is that? Anyone who's buying what they're selling needs to call my therapist. Let me see. He said, how did I not know about this since I'm allegedly her manager, according to some. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You're Trisha Paytas' manager. I'm so honored that you can still hang out with us while managing somebody like Trisha Paytas. Okay, let's pick one, you guys. So, the Trisha Paytas podcast, which we know Amberlyn Reed really wants to do, she was doing TikToks pretending to be Trisha Paytas. It was a whole thing. There's Amberlyn's ex-girlfriend speak out. Everything, everything is Becky's fault. Oh, that sounds promising. Or every TLC show ever. I don't know. There's so many choices. I know, Hugh. I'm just honored to be in your presence. Like, thank you. Thank you. Loves Dust. Hi, by the way, said Foodie was mad in Cuba because she wanted fast food and she felt self conscious. Yes. She wore the same broken face mask for a whole week because she was too embarrassed to ask for a mask from the staff. I remember that. Thank you for hanging out with us, by the way. Really fast, I want to thank PQ, Joe, and Ray. I could see, and Lisa. Thank you. I could see that you guys have bought subscriptions for everybody chatting or people chatting, and I could see the bits. And I want to thank you so much for that. And shout out to my biggest fan, Bubble Tea. Hi, and Jill. All right, which one should we do, you guys? I can't pick. Okay, hold on. We'll look at a few more. Oh, geez. Tammy Slayton's wedding. Oh, no, I wouldn't feel right about that. Rest in peace, Caleb. Darcy and Stacy. Oh my gosh. Okay, why don't we do Oh, my stomach just growled. I need to eat. Okay, everything is Becky's fault. That sounds promising. Or Trisha Paytas podcast with Amberlynn Reed. Hugh, I need to ask, am I going to get a copyright complaint by Trisha for just kidding? All right, let's do. Okay, I'm going to close my eyes and whatever the clicker thing, the mouse lands on is what we're going to pick. I'm going in circles literally right now. Okay, Trisha Paytas podcast with Amberlynn Reed. Let's do it. Let's do it. All right, let me make the screen a little bit bigger.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Just Trish. I'm so excited to introduce today's podcast guest. He's our first podcast interview ever. It's Amberlynn Reed.
Oh my god, I'm not super nervous about it. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, Becky.
Oh, I can't breathe.
You'll be fine.
Excuse me, Miss Trisha Paytas.
Oh, who's that?
Where should I sit?
Is that your assistant?
Yeah,
Oh, she's my assistant.
I am not the
Is that a hickey on the neck? You know, we'll have to do Darcy and Stacy next stream. Next stream, we'll do another Cheyenne Jasmine, and we'll do that one. Cheyenne is amazing. She does these impersonations so well. Okay, I'm going to shut up so we can watch this. Hold on. Goodbye. I'm muting myself.
I'm not fire her though. You know what I mean? Yeah. But if anybody out there is watching and you're interested in being my assistant top deal, send me a DM. Okay, boo boo.
I'm only here to help you out for the day, Amber, because you said you would take me to the Nickelodeon studios after we were done here, in return of me driving you here and wiping your behind.
Wiping your behind.
Don't make me get a toilet paper. We dated for a while. But she treated me really badly.
Oh my god, what an awful person.
I know I have a lot.
How did I just notice the hoop earring in the front of her hair?
PTSD or something. A lot.
Oh my god.
Literally a lot. Try to help her with everything. Her weight. But she just does not understand nutrition like I do. She has
Freya, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, Chachi's excited too. Freya, woohoo! Thank you.
To call me big. Big? Big.
Oh my gosh, she totally fat shamed you.
I mean, which literally makes no sense because I'm not the queen of moderation top deal.
Oh my god, Jason would do the same thing. Like, I literally felt like I couldn't eat chicken nuggets without him judging me.
Oh my god, same girl, same. Literally, one of my exes, she
Jason.
made fun of me for eating a 20-piece McNugget.
Yes! It's like, who are they? The chicken nugget police?
Yes!
Yes.
I just want to say, I love your song, Top Deal. They're really iconic.
Oh, thank you. That's so sweet.
You have an amazing voice.
I love you, Jesus. I love you, Jesus.
No joke though, that song is like a jam. Like, I'm not even the most religious person, but like the I Love You Jesus song is iconic.
You give me reason.
I wrote a song too. It's called Rain and Petals Eavesdrop.
Oh, shame
Oh my
if
God.
not.
Oh, what's that mean? I don't get it.
Well, it's long.
Oh no.
Huh? What? Oh. Okay. Okay, let's hear it.
Oh my god, no, I'm too shy.
No, come on, let's hear it. I want to hear it. Let's hear it. Rain and Pelts Eavesdrop.
I used the wrong word.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Rain and petals eavesdrop. Pa, pa.
Okay, that was really good. That was great. Yeah. Okay, so I want to ask you about your exes, your love life. What's going on?
Destiny broke my heart.
She was so beautiful and gorgeous. And so beautiful and gorgeous and super sweet and super cute. And so little and so small.
Okay, who broke up with who?
Well, she broke up with me.
Oh my god.
But honestly, I feel like it's because she couldn't like handle her feelings towards me. Like, she loved me so much.
Satan's here. Satan, we summoned you like an hour ago. What were you doing? Dealing with all the souls you stole? Good to see you. John said, or Satan said, was in Kuwait trying to take Foodie's soul. It was so heavy, I had to order a crane to take it out. Oh my gosh, I love you, Satan. I love you.
She scared her top deal.
I get that.
And then she like emotionally cheated on me with somebody obviously less hotter than I am.
Oh my god, yeah, why is that? Why do exes always leave you for somebody who's like less hotter than you? I don't get it. Literally don't get it.
Yes.
Okay, so who's next?
My assistant Becky, who's like the most useless assistant in the world, top deal.
Oh my god.
My heart was like broken after Destiny. So she was like kind of like a rebound top deal. I never like intended for her to be like my girlfriend top deal, but it just kind of happened that way. And all she would do was watch Rugrats, which is like super childish and super weird.
What? Oh my god, no. Rugrats is iconic though.
Why does she do Trisha Paytas like better than Trisha Paytas though? Like, I'm so impressed.
I'm totally Angelica.
Oh my god, yeah, it's like super iconic. Like super iconic. I love it. I love Rugrats.
What?
Shut up. Becky, shut up. And then she ended up breaking up with me, which was like a dick move, by the way. A dick move. I was left alone all
A
by
dick
myself,
move.
top deal. And I had like nobody to wipe me, and I had to like twerk on a toilet.
Nobody to wipe me. That's her biggest fear, Foodies, is that her food's gonna grow legs and run away. And Amberlynn Reed is worried she's not gonna have a caretaker.
Oh my god, what? Twerk on your toilet roll? Oh my god. I feel like that's something I should do on my OnlyFans.
And then there was Feline. Beans were like really great for a while. Really great. But Beans fizzled out, as they do. I love her a lot. And when we broke up, Feline was like heartbroken. Heartbroken. I still have to counsel her to this day.
Console.
Counsel. It's counsel.
It is console.
Console. Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay, so my next question is, do you ever feel like a chicken nugget?
Oh my god, girl. I literally feel like a total
Oh my god, iconic.
Yes, queen.
So I'm gonna ask a fun question right now. Okay, so who's your favorite movie director?
Oh my god, what's his name? Is it Quentin? Tarantella.
Amberlynn, it is Quentin Tarantino.
No, it's not.
Yeah, Becky's right. It's Tarantino.
Oh, I knew that.
Yeah.
It's just my brain is like my OCD top deal. Kicking in.
Yeah, he's my favorite director too. So, what's your favorite movie of his?
I like the one with like the fighting.
The story fake Amberlynn.
What's your favorite Quentin Tarantino movie?
I would say Pulp Fiction. I love that movie.
Oh my god, no way!
Oh my god, I wish it was
Pulp
me.
Fiction. Oh, that's my favorite too.
Okay, so there's something I've been meaning to ask you this whole interview, but I'm like, oh, it's so awkward. What is that thing on your neck?
Oh my god, I was wondering when you were gonna ask me that. It's like a hickey top moment, like.
Oh my
Love hot
god, yes, I love
Yes.
it. Hickey. Are you gonna tell us who gave it to you? We want to know.
I'm not revealing anything.
Oh my god, I will give you like 50, 20 pieces of nuggets if you tell me.
Okay. It's
Is it a remote? It's a remote. And Amberlynn has the hairbrush. I think it's a remote.
from a new lover.
Ooh, okay.
We've been like DMing. I don't want to put like a label on anything.
Word, iconic.
Dathan.
Huh?
Dathan.
What?
She gave herself a hickey with a Dathan vacuum cleaner.
Called out.
Becky, get it right, boo boo. Dawson It's like the name of my new lover top deal. Oh. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Okay. I didn't want to say the name, but
Oh my gosh. Okay, that made my whole day. That truly made my whole day. Well, this video was brought to you by There's More. Oh, good. My Patreon subscribers. Fupa reveal producers? Is that what she calls her Patreon members? Hold on. Fupa reveal producers. Okay. Well, shout out to all the Fupa reveal producers. There has to be.
bollocks.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my god, I'm a twat. I just spent the last 5 minutes filming the wrong side.
What?
Okay, I will buy you like 50, 20 piece of nuggets if you tell me. Oh my god, I will tell you. I will. Oh, work. I kind of. Oh, fuck. Work. Iconic. Oh my god, yeah. What is with that? Why the heck is? Oh my god, I can't talk. I love you, G. I love you, G. I love you, Jesus.
She sounds
I
just
love
like
you,
her.
Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Now that song's gonna be stuck in my head, and now I have to go listen to it. There's like, I think there's another song that she wrote for Jesus that I really like too, but now I can't remember the name of it. The earring and the wig, and the hickey, Like, I'm one of those people. I get a hickey and like I want to cover it up. Like, I'm not showing that shit off. I think it's tacky. But like Amberlynn Reed, she loves to showcase hers. Jesus, the way she says it. She is pretty though. She does Trisha Paytas better than Trisha Paytas does. Like, she really does. She nailed it. The nails, the manners, like everything. Everything. Erin said, I love Jesus. I do too. Jesus is my homeboy. I used to have issues with him. Now I feel like, I don't know. I don't have anger issues towards Jesus anymore. I really don't. ALR would have a hickey on her. Yes, if she could, she would, Hugh. She would have 6. She would. She would. All right, you guys, I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me. I need to go eat something. My stomach's growling so loud. I haven't really wanted to eat much after the Bean Boozled challenge. I forever have the disgusting taste of liver and onions and gosh, what was that other one? Barf in my mouth. Like, that was Bean Boozled is no joke. It really isn't. You think it's a harmless little jelly bean? No, that thing packs a punch and it's nasty. So I haven't had much of an appetite, but I need to go eat something. They are nasty. Oh my gosh. It's amazing how disgusting one tiny little jelly bean can be. It's amazing. And they do a really good job matching the flavors to what exactly you would think it would taste like. Like liver and onions, the Jelly Belly tasted like death to me. Flat out death. That's the best way to describe it. And then the bandage one, the old bandage, it literally tastes like how you would imagine a soaked, dirty bandage to be. It's disgusting. I don't recommend. Don't recommend. Yeah, it was pretty bad, Neko. I'm gonna go make a sandwich, I think. We hope you can eat. No, it's okay. You know what? It was worth it because it's fun. I had fun. I had the funnest stream with you guys. Like, that was iconic, as Trisha Paytas would say. But it truly was. I had the best time with you guys. We'll do it again next year. Not in a huge rush to do that challenge again. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna go eat. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. If Amberlynn Reed does upload a new vlog, we can go live again in a couple hours or so, I would say. So I guess if she uploads, keep a lookout and you'll probably see a stream from me a few hours later. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for all your love and support and your kindness. And thank you for following me over here to Twitch. I'm sure some of you guys are already here, but like, to the ones who said they came specifically for me, like, that means the world to me. I know it's kind of scary starting new platforms or trying new platforms out, but you know, we're learning together and I really like what we have going on over here. I like our little family. So anyways, go enjoy the rest of your day or evening and I will see you guys soon. Bye, you guys. Thanks again.